boys, welcome back. So today's another fastball. We've just driven past this beautiful looking little cottage, if you want to call it that, and we've just come onto the grounds. We're going to have a look. So that was thatched. That's thatched there, look. But you can see, originally it would have been, all this here would have been full. And because it's obviously rotted away, it's very old, you can see how less of it's left, if you like. Probably not the best terminology, but I'm trying to put the point across. So if you imagine the whole of the roof was the same, I think they've decided just to cut their losses. And due to the expense, they've just ripped it all off and tried to save the property from water ingress a little bit and just put some lead or some felt rather over. Here looks like it's got a bit of fire damage. So little lanterns outside, some original ones. That door is phenomenal, look at that. Proper solid door that. Let's see if we can brave it and get up top. I mean, we'll get a full view of around the property first. See, there's another example of the thatch. Nice little window there, look. Look how much the thatch is just corroded and rotted away. There is actually still thatch up there under the sheeting, but you can see, so I dread to think what inside's like. Let's go in then, let's have a look. Right, you'll have to excuse the light. My torch is playing up. But you can see all the beams that are in here, look at that. Oh, that's great, can I use that? That's mega. I think I did this before, didn't I? So, you can see how small this room is. Someone's cut the copper piping out there, look. But nice little fireplace, which got the original hood on, look, it's obviously just corroded and fell down. Still some coal and stuff in there, some coke in there. Original door. This would have been a real nice place originally. So in here, you got the small downstairs toilet, bathroom area, and then in here's the kitchen, which I don't think, none of that's recent. You can kind of grasp the height, look. Very small, very cosy, proper nice original little cottage. Ever such a strange little place. Old school TV. Obviously, as I mentioned, we was just driving past, so little mouse nest or something up there. We thought we'd come and have a look. I mean, I don't know if it's worth stupid to try these. I mean, they are very sketchy. I'm gonna risk it. It's probably stupid, but oh, that was sketchy. Right, so basically in there's empty. Look, you can see the roof's gone. Excuse the footage. There's a little bathroom there, and that room's empty there. But I'm going to get off these stairs because these are definitely not the best place to be. So upstairs was empty, we just saw. Look at the size of these beams, look how thick they are. Still solid as well, with all this damp and moisture. Still solid. I mean, you've got quite a bit of stuff in there, look. Let's have a look in here. Any animals? No. There's nobody outside. No. Oh, you've got loads of shoes, original shoes and that in here. Beautiful door, that. Beautiful front door. Right, so obviously this was the entry point. Straight away we had suspicions because you got all these kind of like battery powered lights put up everywhere. Like that. Let's push this back too. Like that. Look how beautiful this is. Look at all the character in the beams and that. What a beautiful place. And then here. You're right, mate, yeah? And then in here, guys, obviously someone's been living in here. Yet again, those little LED battery powered lights, look, everywhere to create light at night. Obviously someone unfortunately has been on that bed. Little chair for him. And then here is another, oh, I was going to say another downstairs toilet, but it's actually a shower, like a shower room. Just keep your eye out for needles and that, mate. Yeah. Obviously I've got boots on, you haven't, so we'll go through. This is like the add-on part of the house, if you like. So there's the boiler. Obviously this is a bit more modern. This, you can see the beams have gone. There's a proper boiler system in there, whereas the other part of the house would have just been log burners or the original fireplace. Okay, so that's weird. So like all under there is like loads of cans that have been stored. Toilet, we don't want to see that. You've been through it, yeah? So you've got someone's jacket there, look. Yet again, I'll keep apologising about the footage. That's a nice door, that. But we're on a head torch. So this is from the outside, it's the garage. It looks like the double garage. I was hoping there'd be a car or something in here, but as you can see, look, they've just boarded it up and turned it into a room. So we've got another shower there, which is crazy. That is. Oh, here's me thinking that's a window, it's a mirror. So people have been shaving there, look. So whoever been in here has been using that. So I think you'll probably find that the water's probably on. Yeah. So this, you know, in terms of for a homeless person, this is probably a good pad, really. You've got this kind of bit of antique furniture still in here. Obviously they've raided it by the look of it, opened all the drawers. And the same with this, look, it's a bit modern, that, a bit more of a modern style antique. It's not the best, but same in here, yeah. So right, we'll push. So this has obviously been converted later on to make, you know, make like a granny flat kind of thing, to house more people in, more members of family. I've been up them. Nah, I mean, have a look. It's not really worth it. It's empty. Have you been all the way up here?
Been up to the top, but I ain't walked through. That top step's a bit dodgy.
You're right, it is dodgy. So that just goes through to there, guys. Yet again, it's all empty. And then that's just another bathroom. I'm trying. Oh God.
Feels weird, yeah.
Yeah, it is sketchy. So there's a bathroom, not back to the character, back to the beams. Awesome. Yeah, let's come back down because that is bowing quite a bit. Right, so let's get back out. So we've come out now. I'm going to show you this part here. The double doors that potentially would have been the garage originally was what the second part of the house. So the first part of the house was that bit, which is where I went up this spiral staircase, which you probably find that was originally just on its own when it was built, and then that maybe this part was added on, the bungalow area if you like, where there's no upstairs to that, and then obviously this bit here is the garage, but now it's got shower and everything in, so potentially, and that's the upstairs, so potentially you've doubled the capacity of living space really with converting that. But I mean, when that was all thatched originally, that would have been so nice. So obviously we found that someone had been living in there, probably a tramp or a homeless man, whatever you want to sort of label them as. I don't like labelling, but fortunately there's nobody in there at the moment. I mean, have they popped out? Have they come back? Have they, you know, was they in there last night? Was they in there last month? Was it a year? You never know really with things like this, and that's what can make it quite dangerous. But you've got to be vigilant for needles and things like that. Take your time before you film and that, or as in before you do the proper exploring kind of walk around. It's always worth walking around the whole property first, just to kind of clear the building if you like, because safety is key, and you don't want to come unstuck because someone in there, if they're drugged off their mind or something, they might think that you're here there to beat them up, or they might think the complete wrong thing, so they might try and attack you, a bit like an animal cornered if you like. So but this here, look, I'll show you. This house, how beautiful it would have been, even had its own swimming pool. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely mental. Don't get me wrong, it's not big, but neither's the house. So to have its own swimming pool, I've never seen that. I mean, there's a main road here. This is where we've seen it off, but potentially originally this would have just been a little lane or something, so it would have been quite private, I'd imagine. An abandoned swimming pool, and what's actually strange is it's actually full. Normally they're damaged and they leak the water out, but this is actually brimmed. I can't see. I'm gonna get a stick and see if I can do, let's do a depth test. Let's check the depth. Well, that there doesn't go down at all, so that's obviously the stairs maybe. Or to be honest, actually, I think it's just because it's full. So, yeah, so what's quite good is, because that potentially is quite a dangerous thing, if that was, so it looks like it's been filled with rubble and logs and things like that, so if any kids or anyone actually did fall in, they wouldn't drown, because potentially, I mean, this would be really dangerous, so that's good. I'm glad to see that. Look at the beautiful woodwork there. So this is round the side. Not really anything to see. That's where the gas hookups would have been in that originally. There's nothing to see around there. So this is that kind of modern outbuilding, which has got like stable doors, but they've all got Yale locks on, so they're all locked. Yeah, it's quite secure. This here's like some chicken pens or something like that, I'd imagine, and then that I'd definitely say is like a bird watching, animal watching kind of hut thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the technical terminology to them. Well, it's a nice bit of area that would have been originally. Strange thing about this, obviously it's all locked, so I can't confirm, but It's got an upstairs, look. So if the downstairs is a stable area, it's strange that you've got it's got an upstairs. I mean, that's quite bizarre. See, skylights in every single one, and 2 end windows. So it's definitely got an upstairs. So I don't know what's in there. Potentially nothing. Potentially furniture. Who knows? But it's quite secure, so we'll never know. We'll never know. Right, so that's it for another video, guys. Another upload done. Just a quick one. We literally saw it, drove past it, thought we'd chance it, and braved it out, and it turned out to be okay. In regards to the person or people been living in there, I would probably guess that the person living in there potentially would have been ex-military. Now, the only reason why I say that is because there's obviously a lot of ex-service personnel homeless in the UK, and I think it's a disgrace, but it is the truth. But they've been shaving, so if you're a tramp or if you're homeless, or do you prioritise shaving unless it's drilled into you? I'm not so sure. So because they've been shaving, and because it was still quite simplistic inside the bed space, the living areas, it was still quite tidy. There's no needles, so I don't necessarily think it was a junkie like we find these kind of things all the time. So I don't necessarily think it was a junkie. I just got a sense that it potentially could have been someone who was an ex-service personnel. So it's ever such a shame. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but then I hope whoever lived in there doesn't live in there anymore, and they've moved on and managed to find themselves a job, managed to actually use our benefit system for what it's designed to be used for. I'd like to just put that out there because there's a lot of people who misuse it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.